Have you just cut some dahlias from your garden and not sure what to do with them? Well, I'm here to help. Welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, don't forget to introduce yourself in the comments. I'm Julie from Julie Davis Flower Workshops and Flower Start, the online flower arranging classes. I've just cut these dahlias from my garden and they're all different lengths. It makes it really hard to arrange them. Are you a bit of a cut and plonker? You put them in your vase and just splay out all over the place. I've got a few hints and tips to share with you so you can make a gorgeous arrangement next time you're cutting flowers from your garden. My first tip is to think about what you're going to put in your vase before you even add your flowers, and this is when greenery comes in handy. I normally put 2 or 3 different types of foliage into my vases just to add a lovely cushion to support your flowers and to provide lots of visual interest. I'm going to start off with some longer leaves, recut the stem, take off any leaves that are going to be hidden inside the vase. You don't want any leaves sitting in your water, they'll start to rot and really smell. And just start off with a little fluff of green. I'm going to add in some more leaves. I like the way these ones drape over the edges of my vase. And to fill in a little in the centre, I've got some lovely small-leaved willow. It's got a lovely arch to it. It's going to drape over the edge of my vase and make a really elegant display. Hold up the stems against your vase to measure them, recut and add them in wherever you see a gap. My vase looks so full now, don't really need any flowers. So whatever flower or greenery you add to your vase, you must always recut your stems. I do this at an angle. And you can see there, with all that greenery, my flower is standing upright. This flower's quite short, so I've got it nestling down, resting its head against the rim of the vase. Now I'm going to have my vase sitting on a worktop, so you're only going to see it from the front. So although I've got loads of greenery at the back, I'm not going to put any flowers there. I want my greenery to be showing off and seen from the front. Green and white is such a classic combination, but I reckon those dahlias look a tiny bit lonely. How about adding some more white flowers? I've got a selection here of scabious and some white flower sprays. So when you're working on your vase, you need to remember which way is front. And I remember this dahlia is facing front, so I need to twist the vase towards me as I add my flowers in. That way I know I'm getting them in the right place. Recut the stems. Drop your flowers down where you think there's a gap. Can you see how that's starting to fill out? Lots of interest here. It just means your dahlias don't look quite so lost on their own. I'll add the scabious in next. I love these. They've got lots of natural movement and bounce around. So I might keep these stems slightly longer. Measure up and recut. It looks great, doesn't it? White and green, always a really sophisticated choice. But perhaps these country garden flowers need a bit more colour added in with them. I've got a selection here of yellow fennel, alliums and blue eryngium thistles. I'm going to add my fennel in first. Turn the vase towards me so I can see what I'm doing. Measure up and recut the stems. And gently slide the stems in. It's just looking better and better. I love how the yellow of the fennel just picks up on the detail, the yellow centres of my flowers. Now shall we be brave and get some of this colour in? The small eryngium thistles in first. Got one low and one high. These larger eryngiums are really striking. I'm going to put them low into the middle of my arrangement. See how they travel through the vase? The first flower here, coming up to the centre and then heading towards the back, but not actually at the back. It's still quite green, that rear half. All my flowers are full front and centre. If I've got space, I'll put these alliums in. Recut the stems. On this side and two over here. A bouncing head to go with the scabious. And the last few purples. I hope I find room for them. And there's my finished vase arrangement. It started off as an arrangement of dahlias and then changed into a collection of whites, and then for an added country cottage detail, the mauves and the yellows. Would you have added all those flowers in or stopped at the white? You'll have to let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch up with you next time.